Today, we're diving into one of the most notorious true crime stories of the 90s that's suddenly back in the headlines: Lyle and Erik Menendez. Yes, the Menendez brothers, whose brutal murders of their parents shocked the nation, could soon be walking free after 35 years behind bars. So who exactly are the Menendez brothers? What did they do? And how could their sentencing possibly change now? Let's get into it. Lyle and Erik Menendez became household names after their shocking crime in 1989. The brothers, just 21 and 18 years old at the time, brutally murdered their parents, José and Kitty Menendez, in their Beverly Hills mansion. Armed with shotguns, they killed their parents while they were watching TV. Afterward, they tried to stage the scene to look like a botched burglary. But what made the case even more shocking was the brothers' behavior following the murders. They went on a spending spree, living lavishly off their parents' fortune. Their trial became one of the most sensationalized courtroom dramas of the decade, largely due to the brothers' defense. They claimed years of physical and sexual abuse at the hands of their father, José, drove them to commit the murders out of fear for their lives.
My dad had been molesting me.
However, in their second trial, the judge ruled the abuse allegations inadmissible. In 1996, they were convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Case closed, right? Well, maybe not. Fast forward to last year, and the Menendez brothers made headlines again. They filed a habeas petition to have their convictions overturned, thanks to newly discovered evidence that could back up their claims of abuse. So, what is this new evidence? First, the brothers presented a letter Erik Menendez wrote to his cousin, Andy Cano, just 8 months before the murders. In this letter, Erik detailed the sexual abuse he allegedly endured at the hands of his father. He expressed fear and reluctance to tell his mother because he believed she would side with his father. But it doesn't stop there. In a shocking twist, Roy Rossello, a former member of the 80s boy band Menudo, came forward in the documentary Menendez plus Menudo, Boys Betrayed. Rossello alleged that he was drugged and raped by José Menendez when he was just 14 years old. In the documentary, Rossello points to a picture of José and says, "That's the man here that raped me. That's the pedophile. It's time for the world to know the truth." This new testimony could lend significant credibility to Lyle and Erik's long-standing claims of abuse. If the jury had known about the letter and Rossello's confession, the outcome of the brothers' trial might have been very different. This brings us to the recent bombshell news. In May 2023, during a press conference, Los Angeles County District Attorney George Gascon announced that his office is reviewing the new evidence. While Gascon made it clear that Erik and Lyle Menendez are guilty of murdering their parents, he emphasized that his office has an ethical duty to determine if the new evidence of abuse could have led to a different verdict had it been presented during the original trial. As Gascon explained, this review could potentially result in a resentencing or even a new trial. He noted that while the Menendez brothers have clearly committed murder, they have already served 35 years in prison. If they are resentenced based on the new evidence, it's possible they could be released from prison, especially if the charge is reduced from murder to manslaughter. Manslaughter typically carries a lesser sentence, and given the amount of time they've already served, the brothers might be set free. Also, what do you think? Should the Menendez brothers be granted a new trial or resentencing based on this new evidence? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on this case and other celebrity news. Thanks for tuning in to Celebrity Buzz. See you next time.